Hey guys, welcome to Just Switch, and right now we are on our way to a local GameStop to look for some Switch games. Now normally I don't go to GameStop for my Switch stuff, but this one in particular tends to have a really high stock of Switch games and good variety. So we're gonna go check that out, see what we can find. I'm looking for something around the $20 price range. I wanted it to be kind of a hidden gem, not your typical game, something that I may have never heard of before. And the Switch is full of titles like that, so I'm excited to see what they got. And afterwards we'll do a pickups video and I'll show you what we ended up getting. See you there. Alright, so here we are at the GameStop, and like I said, this is not one that I go to too often, but I went here, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, and I noticed they had a really big Switch collection, so I figured I'd check it out again. They actually have a good number of Switch 2 releases. There's Star Fox. I still need this one. I'll probably get it used, I don't know. It's definitely one I want to get. I just don't want to spend $60 on it. Haven't seen this one before. And on to the Switch games. And as you can tell, they have a good selection here. And I'm really just looking for some unique games that I haven't really heard of before. Something to try, something different. Some kind of Mega Man game here. I haven't seen that one before. I do like Mega Man, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I still like it. Rugrats. I actually do want to get that one. I just don't want to pay $40 for it. Exophobia. Or Exophobia. That looks really cool, like a Doom game. That's not what I was expecting it to be. What else do we have? Cool. Okay. Still trying to stay around the $20 mark. This one looks cool. That's $20, but it's some kind of survival game, and I'm worried it's going to be like a really bad one, so I'm going to skip it for now. Ooh, One Piece Odyssey. Now, I do love One Piece, but I kind of want to wait until I've seen most of the episodes before I play the game, because I don't want to like have spoilers or anything happen. So, I don't know. It's weird. I just want to watch the show first and then play the game. Good selection. A lot of Japanese RPGs and things like that. Alright, so we just got out of the GameStop and ended up getting 3 games, and I'm going to show you what I got, and then we're going to go over and kind of just talk about them and what I think of them, why I got them, things like that. First one up is a game called Iris Fall, and this is one I actually saw on Radical Reggie's channel a while back, and it's a puzzle game where you utilize your shadow, but we're going to take a look at that here in a minute. Next one I got was one called Self-Loss. Now, I don't know anything about this one, but I looked at the back, and it looks really good. It has a lot of really cool animation and just art style that I really tend to enjoy this style of game. And next one up is one called Exophobia, and it looks really cool. It almost looks like a modern, I guess a modern take on the old school Doom games, but it's called Exophobia. And I don't know if you can see on the back, but it's a first person shooter with a really cool art style. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into these games. So the first game I ended up picking up is called Iris Fall. And it's actually one, like I mentioned, I'd seen Radical Reggie do in one of his videos. And it looked interesting to me because I like the art style. It has a very Tim Burton look to it. A lot of dark colors, black and whites, things like that. But it reminds me a lot of like Corpse Bride or Nightmare Before Christmas. Really cool art style. And it says, fusing gameplay with a light and shadow. The concept of light and shadow runs throughout the design of the game's story, art, and puzzles. And I know this game is a puzzle-heavy game, and I'm not super good at puzzles, but I really got this one just out of pure curiosity and some of the puzzles, and I imagine this is going to be a pretty cool game. I don't remember what Reggie said about it as to if it's actually good or not, but it's made by PM Studios, and I just really wanted to give it a try, so I hope it works out. I'm going to give it a try and see how I like it. That's Iris Fall. So the next game I picked up is one that I was actually really excited to get, and it's called Self-Loss. Now, I don't know anything about this game, but I saw it, and it was something that looked really unique, that seems like it takes you on a really cool story, a good adventure, and it seems like a very laid-back and chill kind of game to play. And this one just really pulled me in, and some of the gameplay, just watching like a trailer for it, reminds me of that game Dredge, where you have the little boat and you go out fishing and things like that. It seems like it's that kind of game. I'm not really sure, but I do enjoy these style of games, I'm excited to give this one a try. It says, experience an emotional journey. Embark on a journey of the healer Casimir and his magical staff as he fights a mysterious miasm in search of a ritual to cure his wounded soul. So I don't know what any of that means other than it looks good to me, and I definitely want to give it a try. I do enjoy this style of game, and this one just looks like it'll be really fun to just sit down and play in bed or something like that, or maybe play when I'm out on the road in between work or something. But so far, I'm excited to play this one. Out of all the games I got, this is the one I'm really looking forward to.
And cursed castles.
Now the next game I got is one called Exophobia, and I got it because it looks like a throwback to old school Doom. So if you don't remember old school Doom, it was like one of the first-person shooters that came out on the PC, and it was also on Super Nintendo, and a ton, like almost every console has some kind of Doom version on it. But this one looks really cool. It says, take back your spaceship from an alien invasion in this ruthless-inspired first-person shooter. Fight a wide variety of enemies in fast-paced combat and discover secrets by upgrading your weapons' abilities with stylish pixel art graphics and awesome soundtrack. It looks really cool. I like the art style, and I like the color palette that they used for this, and I'm excited to give it a try. And once again, this game was only $20, or around the $20 mark, so $20, $25. And I haven't played it, but I could have swore I watched somebody do a review on it, and they said for what it is, it's actually a fun game. But I like the style of game, and it actually came with some stuff on the inside, some stickers, and then like a little cardboard cutout stand of some of the characters in the game, which is also really cool. Alright, so I think we actually made out pretty good at GameStop. I'm excited to play all three of these games. I think they're each very unique. They all cost between $20 and $25. So I think mission accomplished on that. We definitely found some cool games. Let me know if you guys have played any of these. I have yet to play them. I'm taking a gamble playing these or buying these, so we'll see what happens. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to hit the like button and come back to Just Switch. We're going to do some more Switch game hunting videos, Switch news, and all things Switch here at Just Switch. So we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Help those around you, those that seek aid.